Hello YouTube, Caldalis Gamer here with a Helldivers 2 video. Now, there is something that I honestly did not want to make this video, but it was kind of heartbreaking because I really did enjoy my time with playing Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2, very fantastic game. The art, the graphics, in-game mechanics, everything, absolutely fantastic. And I was looking forward with the constant live service updates as the game progresses, because this game truly is something. Like it won one of those gaming rewards last year, and this game really held up to standards of what live service should be, and more importantly, how PvE should be, because there's lots of PvE games out there. One of the games that I recently played is the first Descendants. That was a PvE game made by a Korean company, and that game was sort of enjoyable, but it missed a mark. It missed a mark, and because of that, I didn't really play more into it, but I did purchase some stuff in that game with spare money, especially with a character that looked like Mercy. But here in Helldivers 2, I absolutely love this game to the point that I bought every single war bond. But the whole point of this video, and it's very heartbreaking, this game is going very downhill very quick to the point where I'm seeing other YouTubers calling it quits, and it's very sad that I'm seeing that. Now, don't mistake this video of me jumping the bandwagon and hating on this game. Again, this game is fantastic. Fantastic PvE. The community of this game is very chill, one of the chillest I ever seen. And thanks to this game, I'm starting to like PvE games. For those of you guys don't know what PvE is, it's basically a genre of a video game where you as the player team up with other players and you fight nothing but bots. I repeat, bots, enemy AI. So in this game, Helldivers 2, you could either play alone or play up to 3 other players, in total of 4 players, and you fight nothing but enemy AI. And the enemy AI, they're not that difficult. Like, this game revolves of you being overpowered. You as the player, you're overpowered, and the enemy AI, they're very easy to take down. You just gotta be self-aware, have a little game sense here and there, but you would definitely, you know, finish the game, fight the game. Even in max difficulty, as long as you have a good team that looks out for you, and of course you play your part and look out for them. The highest difficulty is not that hard, in my opinion. But, and here's a huge but, this game, the reason why it's going downhill is because there's some obvious issue, and we've been knowing about this, but people kind of like swept it under the rug. Because again, we're not hating on the game. This game is fantastic. The biggest issue is that this game is running on a very outdated game engine, and there's a lot of bugs happening. Now, this footage that you see right here, it's an old footage. It's when the into the darn it, I forgot the name now. It's Into the Unjust update when it came out. I was super happy because when it comes to enemies, my most favorite faction that I love fighting against are the bugs. I love Starship Trooper. I love bugs in general because I feel like they're a unique creature, and I really do like the enemy faction. Here, it feels like I'm fighting the Terminids or Tyranids, which, by the way, the creators of Helldivers 2, they're a huge Warhammer 40k fan, and clearly, if you think about the namesake, they're based on the bugs. The bot front, obviously, they have a little Terminator vibe, and I think it's the community's most favorite faction because they love fighting a range army, and it feels like you're fighting an actual organized army. While the squids, I'm not sure what they came, like what they're inspired from. I'm guessing like basic sci-fi trope of gray aliens abducting humans. So I think that's what it's inspired by, especially War at War, especially with the tripods. So yeah, you could say that The squids, they're inspired by many different other alien culture sci-fi stuff, so there's a lot of reference in there. But the Tyranids, they're definitely Starship Trooper inspired enemy faction with Warhammer 40k naming faction. And I love the fact that they could adopt. I love the fact that they could spread out to different planets and, multiply like crazy, just like the Tyranids in Warhammer 40k. So, me personally, I love finding the bugs. Um, Putting it simple. So, this update made me super happy. I was playing the hell out of it, and I bought the latest War Bond, which clearly this game has a lot of reference of our today's culture, especially the War Bonds. The last War Bond, I think it was the police update or it was the sci-fi. I'm not sure which one, but the police update, it was clearly a reference to both Judge Dredd and RoboCop. If you guys pay close attention to what it's referencing it to, and the other update where they introduced Halo ODST, awesome. Like that was a fantastic update, and I got the war bond of it. I spent a little spare money just to get that war bond, and of course the latest war bond that came with the Into the Just update. Clearly, it was an inspiration war bond based on Dune, the 2020 movie or 2021. I forgot the year, but clearly it's inspiration of Dune, especially with the Sicari armor. So love that. Love the references in this game. So yeah, this game overall is fantastic. The biggest problem, and you're gonna notice a trend with other YouTubers that are calling quits in this game. And once again, I'm not trying to jump into the bandwagon, but this is becoming a universal issue. Now, some people they report that they didn't have issue on their end, but me as a PC player, I'm playing on PC, I am having this issue. As you can see in this old footage, you might notice some frame rate drop, and that's because of the in-game mechanics. And of course, once again, this is an old footage from the Into the Just update. When they introduced those new enemies, me personally, I didn't mind those new enemies, but a lot of people, they had issue with those new enemies. My biggest issue on my end is that the new enemies, they, for some reason, they were dropping the frame rates and the performance of this game, and it was kind of obvious, especially with the bugs that shoots out the green balls that hits like bombs, acid bombs, basically. They literally dropped the frame rate very hard in this game, and of course, the new Hive Lord, love it, but again, it was kind of hard. So I hope they tone it down a bit. But at the same time, as of me making this video, you guys might notice that they sort of pull the plug of the Into the Just update and revert the game back to how it originally was. And me, I got super upset with that, super upset. But I know why the developers did that. They did that because this game has a outdated game engine, and it's basically crashing a lot of people's computer. And it got to the point where a lot of YouTubers, especially Helldivers 2 content creators, they're reporting that some of their graphic cards is getting destroyed, is getting ruined. And me personally, why I thank goodness I have not experienced that lately, especially the fact that I've been playing War of Tanks lately. I have not experienced that, but I've been experiencing frame rate drops. I've been experiencing performance issues and crashes, especially crashes. So yeah, this is becoming a more and more issue to the point where I had to delete the game, and it kind of breaks my heart because I really do love this game. I really do love Helldivers 2, but when I saw the 2.5 gigabyte update, and the update, it was just a mess. And more importantly, they reverted back to how the game was before the Into the Just update. And me, I got super upset because I really love the bugs. I really love the new update, the new enemies. Even though the new enemies had criticism in the community, so it was kind of controversial. Me, I still like the fact that I'm seeing something new in this game. Like I constantly seeing something updated in this game. but it breaks my heart that I had to delete this game, get rid of my hard drive because this game is not optimized well. What I really want to see, and I hate to say this, but I really want to see this game to be remade again with a new game engine. That's all I gotta say. I'm willing to pay for Helldivers 3 if the developers are willing to do that and make Helldivers 3 with a brand new game engine. But I have a good feeling that the studio they might be a little bit stubborn. So yeah. So guys, I'm gonna end it here because I feel like I ranted enough. But I hope you understand why I'm giving up on this game. It's because of performance issue. And of course, I've been getting into other video games such as War of Tanks, Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate, and I'm planning to feature many other video games in this YouTube channel. So keep that in mind, and I hope you guys stick around to see that. Dallas Gamer over and out, and please like and subscribe, all that stuff, and please, more importantly, leave a comment down in the comment section below. I will read them and I will respond to them. So thank you guys, and please tell me your thoughts on Helldivers 2 current, um, current situation. I feel like this is such a mess, and it's very sad because I really do love this game, just like how I love Call of Duty DMZ game mode until the studio were being dumb and they had to destroy that game mode completely. Like they had to pull the
Yeah, that
plug,
shit ain't no
which by
joke.
the way, I'll make another video about that. But yeah, that'll be it for another time. But guys, thank you for watching and listening. Caldas Gamer over and out.